This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Rice Stadium in Houston, a home field of the Rice Owls. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team now set to boot this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the single back takes the handoff. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking tackles. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Chanticleers moving quickly down the field here. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Bites off a defender.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cut over the middle. It's Willingham. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work. And it's a first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the Chanticleers getting set on first and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the foot.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's field of return trying to create good field position here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Makes a move and breaks free. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, it's Anderson. Grab down the middle, it's Marshall. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Ncaa26 looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Broken tackle, still going. He bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. Defense is coming after him. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks an open space.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. So it's Rice in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass. It's Anderson. To dart to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. A gain sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big throw caught on the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback keeps the football, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
On the play. Now, fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. And it's a comeback route. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Carney. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he let the ball go. He's got it in the open. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? On the ground, it's Jones. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass. It's Anderson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He breaks free. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? He got it. The field goal's good. And with that, they regain the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Chanticleers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's a dart right down the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
On set.
Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Fighting him off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the...
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball's knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, we're in the 4th quarter. The offense has the ball in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and they turn the ball over, giving their opponent some life.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. 1st down here for this offense. The running back here in a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Sure hands. It's Marshall. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, back to pass. It's Anderson. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's cheap. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Anderson. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Rice, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The back's got it. He's got room to run. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And Rice has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a draw to the back. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. The defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
He's got a man down the middle. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
With the catch, it's Willingham. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Chanticleers have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught near the sticks, it's Jones. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Grab behind the line. It's Flowers. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the back. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rice offense is out there again. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They'll give it to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Fights off the defender. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking
touchdown. Owls. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Willingham. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And the Chanticleers with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Anderson. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk.